Hey everybody, it's Quirky with the Midnight Warriors. Happy Friday, everybody. I wanted to come in and do a quick review for everyone of Legend of Grimrock. This game, I picked it up on Steam a couple months ago, and it's really proven to be, I really enjoy it. Now, I should probably preface this review by saying I'm probably one of the worst role-playing players ever. I think this is a major understatement for me. I normally play like a ranger, and playing is improper word, I guess. Bastardized the ranger class is probably more accurate as to my role playing ability. But this game kind of takes me back to the days of like Eye of Beholder, and that's at least when I started to get into these RPG type games. And we're going to go ahead and say easy. You can create characters just like you did in the old Eye of Beholder series. And I know that there were games before Eye of Beholder that let you do that. It's just Eye of Beholder was my first foray into this type of D&D. And I know this isn't official. I don't think this is an official Dungeons & Dragons game. But it's extraordinarily similar. And the graphics have been revamped. And everything. It's a very, very, very great title. Wow, that's painfully grammatically incorrect. Anyway, we're just going to go through this really quick. I'm going to play a few minutes of it and kind of show it off to everyone, because I think that, especially within my group of friends, this game is a must-have. I don't know if any of you ever played the Eye of Beholder series, or, like I said, there are others I know that played similar to this. Bard's Tale is just one of those. But this one, they took an old, from what I understand, it's an old title, and they kind of gave it a really incredible facelift, along with like sounds and animation, and it's phenomenal. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to run through this with you, and I apologize in advance, because like I said, I'm horrible at these games. But still, it's a blast. So after we get through this little intro here, we're gonna find ourselves in the Dungeons of Grimrock. Dun dun dun. I've turned off the music because, well, it has a tendency to get in the way. And Lord knows I don't want you to have to miss out on hearing my annoying voice. So here we are. And there is a tutorial available, but we're going to skip that because I kind of sort of already know how this is going to go. Now, you have your characters. You have a party of 4, very similar to all the other titles that you've possibly ever played. You have what I'm presuming to be a warrior. You have a bull. Again, I'm not a role-playing. I get Minotaur. I don't know what the hell he is. All I know is like his name is Mork. So, for what it's worth, whatever. If you were a fan of the show in the 70s, you're gonna get a kick out of this. This is not Robin Williams, but it's a big bull named Mork, and you've got a girl. And I haven't really determined. Okay, so she's a rogue. Oh well, here we go. So I can go through. This guy is a Minotaur fighter, human fighter, and then over here you have the mage, and I actually figured that out because he's wearing a hood. I wasn't entirely sure what she was, but the controls are pretty similar to every other game on the market. W moves forward, F moves back. For you first-person shooters out there who are having your first kind of sort of experience with this type of dungeon crawler, they gave you strafe. A strafes left, and D strafes to the right. S, of course, walks backwards. Now, to turn left and right, Q turns left, and E turns right. And as you can see now, I have had to put this game on a lower resolution than I normally like to play at. But I think you're getting the gist. It's very pretty. Now, the one thing I've noticed is there are secret doors around this game, all over the place, really. And now I haven't gotten very far in this game, but I've gotten to like the 3rd level, and I've noticed every secret door looks similar to this. It's like a little cracked stone, and you can walk into these little secret areas, and you say secret found, and I found lurker boots. Well, and a throwing star, or shuriken. So I'm gonna give her give her oh my god, lurker boots. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in her hand, so she can hurl that with great speed. Now you click on things to examine them, just like you would any other dungeon crawler, I suppose. You can see the level of detail it's really a beautiful game. I'm really happy with it. On 1024 by 768, it's a little, the character screen or the character icons kind of take up a large chunk of your playable area or of your viewable area. On any higher resolution, it's not quite so significant. And I'm recording on 1024 by 768 so that the frame rate is decent on the playback. Choose your fate. Perish in the cellar. Pick up the torch. Now, the clues, I'm presuming, get more difficult as the game goes on. And I'm placing that item in my fighter's inventory by simply dropping that on his icon. So we're going to go ahead and try and make our way through the first level. Now, you can see the lighting is beautiful in this game. It really is. I mean, for what it's worth, they did a really good job bringing this kind of sort of old school dungeon crawler up to the 21st century. Now, you can collect all the torches if you like. You will use them. You don't need to, though. It's nice to have light in these eerie dungeons. I haven't quite determined what these are up here. I'm presuming they're level markers or something. Like I said, I'm not a very experienced dungeon player or dungeon crawling type player. Someone who does this pretty frequently can probably tell you exactly what that is, but I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to this stuff. So it does pay a peasant's tunic. What's this? Ooh, peasant breeches. Now the only thing is everyone is apparently naked in this game when you start, which is unfortunate because it's probably very cold. But here we go. A cudgel. Oh, we're going to give him the cudgel. Now each character has a set of skills. This here brings down basically what their current stats are. This icon here brings up what their skills are. And each time you level, they give you 4 points that you can apply to any of these attributes, which makes your character more unique and obviously better equipped to deal with the dangers of Grimrock. See, there's another little icon here. I'm not going to take this torch. It's like I said, for the first level, everything is pretty straightforward. They don't really get too aggro with the puzzles, and they try not to keep it too try to keep it from getting too confusing. At any given time, you can press the tab button to bring up a map. Now, you noticed in the beginning when we began the game, it asked you if you wanted to play old school mode or standard, and standard actually maps for you. And the old school, they expect you to get a big old pad of paper out with some pencils and actually make the map yourself, like you did with Eye Beholder and those other games of the same genre back in the day. The nice thing about mapping is you can right-click anywhere, left-click anywhere and leave a note. You can like say, I left this torch lit left this torch lit, and hit enter. Bam. Alright, and that note, oops, and you can delete the note somehow. I think right clicking on it deletes it. Yeah. So at any time you can scroll over this note and it'll tell you what was there on your map. And here all sorts of, well, there you go. It tells you exactly what to do. So where were we? We just came through this door. Now my favorite part of these games is to play them at night, and my favorite thing to do, I should say, with these games is to play them at night, put some headphones on. Okay, so obviously we need to set something down on this. There we go. Look at the shadows. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Anyway, play this at night because the sounds in this are pretty good. They're really, really creepy, and they do a good job of. The monsters in the first couple levels aren't too scary. They have like some, oh cool, a key. That's important. I found a key. And yeah, so if you have headphones on, turn off the lights and prepare to be, immersed in a pretty creepy environment. It's great. It's so much fun. What do we got here? I'm going to get this rock, because she likes to throw shuriken and rocks. She's a distance kind of chick. Alright, as you can see, I am sorry, I apologize. I know I'm flipping through these screens pretty quick. I don't mean to. I apologize if it's kind of hard to watch. But I'm keeping an eye out for those secrets. And keep in mind too, remember, it's those little chipped stones. So far, maybe they'll have different ones later. You can also access your character's quick menus or sheets by pressing 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can close those by pressing the corresponding button again. Yeah, good title. Ooh, a note. And there's another one of these things, obviously. Oh, I need a key. So let's go here and see if we can find that key. Now, the reason I'm taking my time is because I actually am going to... What does this say here? Click on it. Loose rock. Okay, well, there we go. See what I mean? Seems to be kind of the official hidden button for the game of Grimrock. Now, this didn't say this was a secret because they kind of gave it away, but here's our key. You press it again, it closes. On the map, I wonder once it's closed, does it go away? As you can hear, the sounds are great. The sounds are absolutely phenomenal. Let me turn them up so you can really hear them. There we go. Isn't that cool? Oh, it sounds so good. So I can even, let's see, we'll put this key here in the keyhole. Alright, we're on our way. So, it's like I said, this first level is very straightforward. There's nothing really that they're trying to do to you. They do give you time to warm up. And the one thing I have noticed, I've played through and died, sadly. Total party loss. Oh, look, snail. He's probably going to... Now, in this first level, they're pretty unresponsive. So I'm going to hurl a rock at him by right-clicking on these items. Ugh, take it. And then this guy casts spells. And I found out that... And then you can swing by simply right-clicking on which character you want to have attack. And it's not turn-based. You can see that you can cast or throw as many attacks as you can squeeze in at that snail, or any enemy for that matter, as often as your characters can. So, it takes a certain amount of time for these characters to regenerate and prepare to hit again. Leather pants. Let's give this to our Minotaur, since we really don't want to see a nude Minotaur running around. What is this, a knife? That's no knife. This is a knife. And how many of you thought that when I said knife? That was funny. Okay. So we're going to put these boots on. Boots! We have boots. Yes, we're not walking around barefoot anymore. That'd be horrible. Step in all sorts of things. Snail poop. Okay, so how's our map? Okay, well, we don't have any dead ends. Do we have a key? Or did we used a key? Alright, so, oops. We're going to strafe back, click on this lever, which opens that door, as we expected it should. Oh, now see over here? There's something over there. Can't really tell what it is, but there's something definitely there. A throwing knife, that's probably better than a rock. Maybe it's just the torchlight. We'll see, but I think there might be something there. So yeah, you can see, I mean, yeah, sweet, it's a snail. And like I said, this first level, they're pretty chill. He's not going to do much until we act on him. And you can avoid, you can dodge and all that kind of good stuff. And here we go. See, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now, as soon as my characters are able, I can have them attack again. See how they're refreshing? And it is not, like I said, it is not turn-based. We're whooping this little snail's butt. Well, at least... Oh, he bit us. He bit the Minotaur. That's okay. I think he's going to make it. Oh! Sweet. So that's it. that's pretty much it. And then we have, what is this, snail slice? That's pretty disgusting. But hey, I guess when you're trapped in a dungeon, beggars can't be choosers, right? Just checking the walls, trying to be thorough. Ah! Pit root bread? That sounds horrible. Yes, that's my annoying keyboard. Sorry. So we're just trucking through. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Have a look at our map. Make sure we're not getting... Alright. To close the pit, something needs to fly. Can we throw one of these? Okay, so we got to put the rocks here. Oh, you know what? We probably don't. I wonder if we can... Can we just do this? Sweet. We can. Alright. We have a key. Now we need to leave this rock here, because if we pick it up and step off that plate, this trapdoor would have opened, and I'm sure we probably would have died. Fortunately, I haven't fallen through there yet, so I don't know if we die or not. How's our map? Alright, so it looks like we've been everywhere so far. Let's put the key in the keyhole. Ah. Creepy looking, yeah? So, let's see what we have to do, because I see a note here on the right. Heal my sight. Well, fair enough. So I'm presuming we're going to have to find something to cram into those eye sockets. So, you know what? I'm not going to go ahead and keep wasting your guys' time. Really, it's probably, like I said, probably hard to watch me play because my screen's going back and forth all the time. But this is it. Legend of Grimrock. It's a great game. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's on Steam. It's not very expensive right now, or ever really. Worth every penny. And if you're a fan of those old TSR dungeon crawlers, this is a must-own. So the nice thing is, too, the game auto-saves, or at any time you like, you can say, I want to save. Yeah, it tells, level, how long you've played, that sort of thing, date and time. Yep, want to go ahead and save. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Like I said, it's nothing, this first level is nothing really exciting to get too excited over. There are lots of little secrets, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It's a really great little game. So thanks for watching, everyone. And again, this is Quirky with the Midnight Warriors, reviewing Legend of Grimrock, the dungeon crawler. And yeah, thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you had a good time, and have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you soon. You take care.